Good morning, First Flight Flyers. Today is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. We will now recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand and place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now the KSCRP Pledge. I am living the KSCRP way. I pledge to treat others with kindness, to always be safe. I will be cooperative in all that I do and be respectful of others and myself. I will be powerful in a positive way and build peace at home, at school, and in my community each and every day.
You may now take a seat. It's time for peace practice. Please sit up straight, close your eyes or look down, and focus on your breath for 20 seconds.
Today will be partly to mostly cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 44. The winds will be out of the southwest at 12 miles per hour. The sun rose at 7:02 a.m. and will set at 4:48 p.m. Yesterday was Tia Wynn's birthday, and today is Addison Ager's birthday. Happy birthday, Addison!
Hi there. Here's a fun cooking segment from Miss Leah and Miss Sydney in the front office. Enjoy it.
Good morning, First Flight families. I'm Miss Leah.
And I'm Miss Sydney.
And today we are broadcasting live from the FFES Christmas Network.
Thanks for being with us today.
So I just wanted to give you a heads up. Because we are broadcasting live, there may be the possibility we have an interruption. Somebody might need the phone. Somebody might be coming in at the door. So just bear with us, okay? I don't know about you, Sid, but this is one of my most favorite times of the year.
Yes, Christmas is my favorite holiday. I'm so excited.
So what's one of your favorite traditions?
Baking Christmas cookies. That is one of my favorite Christmas traditions. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to show y'all how to make the classic Christmas cookie.
I'm so excited. Do we get to sample them after?
Absolutely.
Oh, let's do it. Okay, so before we start, just remember, if you have an oven that's really hot and these utensils that you're going to be using, please make sure that a parent is present, okay?
Yes.
Because we do not want to set off any smoke detectors or have the firemen come to your house, okay? Safety is first. All right, so today we're just going to tell you a few simple things. It's a few ingredients and you're going to have great sugar cookies. So we're going to start with 2 cups of flour. So we have our flour right here. Any brand will do. So we're going to put 1 cup in here. And 2. Okay. Next we have 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder, which is kind of tricky because all of these baking things are all sometimes the same color. So you have flour, baking powder, and sugar. And if you don't read your container, you might be putting the wrong thing in.
Yes.
Okay. So 1 1/4. So that's 5 scoops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Super convenient that we get to use this same kitchen utensil. Okay, so meanwhile, we're going to mix this up. Mix up the flour, the baking powder, and the salt. You can do this with a spoon, you can do this with a fork. I just grab this because, hey, who wants to wash more dishes? Put up the egg, and we're going to put vanilla in there, which we already had, so I forgot to tell you about that, but that was just a little half a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Okay, so we mix that, and then I'm gonna hand this to Miss Sydney, and she's gonna add it to her mixture. And she's only gonna mix that until it's just incorporated. Perfect. Next comes the fun part. So we're gonna add the flour, little bit by little bit. I'm gonna let Miss Sydney do this. She's a lot better than me.
And this is the messy part. So you want to make sure that you have your mixer going kind of slow.
Should be getting just a little bit thicker, isn't it?
It is. It's getting thick and it's kind of sticking to the sides, but that's okay. Okay.
So we'll mix that, and then you'll just use the spatula, right? Remove the excess.
Get it off the mixer, and then you want to scrape it off the sides to make sure that you get all the flour mixed in. So Miss Leah, is that all the ingredients that goes in the cookies?
That is all the ingredients. Pretty simple. Okay, so I guess for the next step, if you'll hand me the plastic wrap, social distancing here. I'm gonna put this plastic wrap down on a flat surface on your counter. Again, make sure when you're at home you clean everything, have it all sanitized, especially if you're gonna be sharing cookies, okay? All right, so we put this plastic wrap down, and I am going to sprinkle just a little bit of flour on here, and Miss Cindy's gonna go ahead and get that flour. Okay.
So now you just want to make sure you get flour on your cookie dough because it's kind of sticky. You don't want to stick to the plastic wrap. And then, so the point of the plastic wrap is you wrap it up, and then you put it in the fridge for is it an hour?
About an hour, 2 hours, just to make sure it sets really good.
Yep. You don't want it to be too warm because then you won't be able to cut the cookies very well.
But we're gonna kind of wrap this up, and we want to just kind of soften it out, just to a nice, looking like a really thick pancake, okay? So you're gonna take this, and then we're gonna put this in the fridge, Miss Sydney. So now it's been about 2 hours, and our dough mixture has been cooling in the refrigerator. So now it's time for the best part about sugar cookies. We get to make them into whatever our design we would like.
Yes.
Look at these cookie cutters, Sid.
They're so cute.
So we have stars, and you can do snowflakes. Personally, I really love the Christmas tree. And we have a reindeer, all sorts of cookie cutters.
And if you don't have cookie cutters, you could just make round cookies and decorate them with whatever icing you want. Or you can make a snake.
True.
Out of them.
That's
you can
really
do
true.
whatever you want.
Yeah, you can always improvise, okay?
Yeah, very true.
All right, so we're gonna take our cold dough, and what we're gonna do is have a clean, flat surface, and you wanna sprinkle just a little bit of flour. You do not want anything to stick, okay? So the dough is really sticky, and so we have to put our flour here, and flour is a bit messy. It's gonna get everywhere, okay? Just wanna let you know. So just, apologize to your parents.
Mom's permission first.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so if you want to put the dough down.
Yep, so now you want to take it out of the plastic wrap, put it on top of your dough, your flour.
Yes. So Sid, while you were doing that, I was actually putting some flour on the rolling pin because, really, the more flour the better because we don't want anything to stick, okay? Yeah. All right. So now the trick is that we're not going to go crazy. We're going to start rolling from the center just a little bit out. each way. We want it to be kind of even, okay? And if you have to stop and if you have to add more flour, okay, this is at your own pace. Do not make this a chore. This should be fun, okay? Eating is fun.
Right.
All right. Okay. So we've rolled out our dough, and I guess, Miss Sydney, I'm gonna let you pick whatever shape you would like to make first. Does that look good to you?
Yeah, that looks
Okay.
perfect.
Set this over here.
I think I'm gonna do a Christmas tree. So you just wanna pick a spot in your dough that's the most even, and you set it on top, and then you push the cookie cutter down. Sometimes you can pull the cookie cutter out and the shape will come out with it. But if that doesn't happen, let's see if that'll happen. Nope. So you can just pull the pieces away around it and then just grab your shape.
Nice. Yes.
And then you put it on your parchment paper.
How simple.
So you want to take whatever shape you came out with, put it on your parchment paper. That's what we have right here. Your mom probably knows what that is. So you just put all your shapes on the parchment paper, and then you want to put it on a cookie sheet to put it in the oven.
And Miss Sydney, I think we have one that was already done.
We do.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything in the oven.
Sure, smells good.
Right?
Wow, look at there. We have some cookies. There's my Christmas tree.
It looks great.
Yes. So now it's the really fun part.
Okay, so we made our dough. The good thing about Christmas cookies is once you cut out the shape, okay, you just keep rolling the dough however you want to. After you get the shape that you want out, you roll it again, you roll it out, you put your new shape in, and it's like this endless supply of cookies, okay?
Yes.
And it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these are kind of like some examples of what Christmas cookies look like. So we have a Christmas tree, we have Santa Claus, we have a snowman, we also have a star, and so I guess really, aside from that, the best part is decorating, right?
Yes.
I just always forget that part because I just like
Love
eat
decorating.
the icing too.
That's true.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
true.
Okay, so Miss Sydney, you know you're the master of the icing, correct?
Yes, I love icing cookies. So if you don't have professional grade piping bags at your house, which I do not either,
Me neither.
you can use a Ziploc bag. You just stick your icing in there, and how you make the icing, how we made our icing, is just confectioner's sugar, which is powdered sugar, and water. That's all you need.
Super
you can
simple.
put vanilla in there to give it a flavor, whatever you want to do. Super simple. So you just stick it in your bag, and you take a pair of scissors, and you cut the very end, cut it as little as you can, because this icing is going to come out fast. So you just snip it, and then you have a little piping bag, and the icing will come out just like that. Let's do Santa Claus. Let's do his beard.
Yes. How
And
convenient.
you
is
can
it?
just decorate Santa's beard right there. And we have some red icing and some green icing.
So I guess we should tell them really you might have to have some food coloring at home
Yeah.
to be able to do this icing. That's it. That is another thing you would have to have.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna do some little squigglies on this wreath. I'm not really a good wreath decorator. I really like this bag idea though. That's so simple.
Yes.
And you don't even have to go really, and buy anything crazy. This all
Right.
should be in your house.
Yes,
you would
it
think,
should.
maybe,
And then we also have some sprinkles over there. You can put sprinkles on your Christmas cookie.
And then at the very end, everybody loves to get gifts for Christmas, okay? And I think the best gifts are the ones that you can eat. Obviously, I've talked about eating this whole time, so that is the way to my heart. Why don't you show us some ones that we're getting ready to bag up?
Yeah, so these are some Christmas cookies that I made with my family. And we are going to bag them up so we can give them to other people.
Yes.
You can just put...
Miss Sydney, can maybe just tilt the can just a little bit to show
let's
them?
see so they won't fall.
They're great. They're so pretty, and they have sprinkles, and they have all the Christmas colors. This is
Put
so
2 or
nice.
3 in one
Yes.
bag. You can give them to people as Christmas presents.
They're gonna love them. Oh, and write them a little card. I mean, what is the better gift, you know? It's really perfect. So, we're so happy that you tuned in. We enjoyed this segment.
Yes, so fun. So much fun.
Hopefully, you
made a
can
mess.
Yes, true.
Together.
True. We did. Miss Catherine's not going to be happy with us. So you know what? We wish you all Merry Christmas,
Yes,
Happy
Merry
Holidays.
Christmas. Thank
Stay
you.
tuned for another episode. It might be coming in the works, right?
We have more stuff for you.
Yes.
Callie Puffer,
And Addison Ager. Have a wonderful
Winter Wonderland Wednesday.